D'Angelo, the legendary soul singer known for his deeply emotional music, is no stranger to pain and loss. Recently, the music world was shaken by the passing of Angie Stone, a fellow artist who left a lasting mark on the industry. Angie was more than just another musician to D'Angelo. She was a close friend and an important part of his musical journey. Their connection ran deeper than just working together. They shared a passion for music and a commitment to the neo-soul movement, a genre that reflected the experiences of African Americans and the rich traditions of soul, R&B, and gospel. Her passing came as a shock to the entire music community. Fans, friends, and fellow artists mourned the loss of someone who had not only created incredible music, but had also fought for social change, self-expression, and empowerment. Angie wasn't just a singer, she was a force of nature, using her voice both on and off the stage to make a difference in the world. For D'Angelo, losing Angie was deeply personal. She had influenced an entire generation of musicians, including himself. Her music was filled with powerful messages of love, strength, and social awareness. When she passed, D'Angelo took to his platform to express his sorrow and honor her legacy. His tribute wasn't just a simple post or a few kind words. It was heartfelt, raw, and deeply emotional. He referred to it as a music sermon, a term that symbolized his gratitude for everything Angie had given to the world. He thanked her not only for her music, but for the lessons she had taught him and so many others. Angie wasn't just an artist. She was a pioneer in the neo-soul movement. Alongside artists like Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, and D'Angelo himself, she helped shape a genre that blended old-school soul with modern influences, creating something timeless and revolutionary. Her music wasn't just about entertainment. It carried deep messages of love, self-respect, and justice. She had a way of making people think and feel deeply, something D'Angelo greatly admired. D'Angelo, known for pouring his soul into his music, saw Angie as more than just a collaborator. She was a mentor and a friend. Her authenticity and dedication to her craft had left a profound impact on him. Their connection went beyond the stage. They supported each other through personal struggles and celebrated each other's victories. For D'Angelo, her death wasn't just a loss to the music industry. It was the loss of someone who had inspired and uplifted him throughout his career. Fans of both artists expressed their grief and admiration for Angie, recognizing the huge impact she had on soul music and beyond. Many took to social media to share their thoughts, with comments praising her work and her influence. Some noted how she had paved the way for many artists, while others simply expressed their sadness at losing such a powerful voice. D'Angelo's tribute captured the deep respect he had for Angie. His words, "Thank you, music sermon," reflected his appreciation for everything she had done. Angie's songs were not just melodies. They were messages, prayers, and calls for change. Through her music, she had given the world a gift that would live on long after her passing. D'Angelo acknowledged that, and in his grief, he found a way to celebrate her life and her contributions. As he mourned, D'Angelo also reflected on their shared journey. Both had risen to fame around the same time, shaping a genre that spoke to the heart and soul of a generation. They had both used their talents to create something meaningful, something that resonated deeply with audiences. Beyond the music, they had built a friendship based on mutual respect and a shared vision for what music could be. Their bond was a reminder of the importance of community within the industry. Music isn't just about individual success. It's about lifting each other up, creating together, and supporting one another through the highs and lows. D'Angelo and Angie embodied that spirit, and her passing was a huge loss, not only to him, but to the entire music world. In the wake of her death, D'Angelo emphasized the broader impact Angie had. She wasn't just a singer, she was a role model, an activist, and a storyteller. She gave a voice to struggles that many people faced and used her platform to fight for change. Even in her absence, her influence would continue to shape the industry and inspire future generations of artists. Angie's legacy will never be forgotten. Her music, her message, and her spirit will live on, touching hearts and changing lives just as they always have. And as D'Angelo continues his journey, he carries with him the lessons she taught and the inspiration she left behind. In moments like these, music becomes more than just sound. It becomes a way to heal, to remember, and to honor those who have made a difference. D'Angelo's tribute was a testament to that, a heartfelt goodbye to a woman who had meant so much to him and to so many others. Angie Stone's impact reached far beyond just music. She wasn't only a talented artist, she was also a strong voice for change. Throughout her career, she used her platform to bring attention to important issues like racial injustice, women's empowerment, and the strength of community. Angie stood up for those who often went unheard, and because of that, she earned deep respect and admiration from fans and fellow artists alike. For D'Angelo, Angie was more than just a musician. She was a symbol of what it meant to use art for something greater. Her songs weren't just for entertainment, they carried messages of hope, strength, and healing. She had a way of making people feel seen and understood through her lyrics and performances. Losing her wasn't just losing an artist, it was losing a leader, a mentor, and an inspiration. D'Angelo's tribute to Angie wasn't just about grieving her passing, it was about celebrating everything she stood for. He recognized that her influence wouldn't disappear just because she was gone. Instead, her legacy would live on through the music she created and the lives she touched. As someone who had faced his own challenges with fame and personal growth, D'Angelo understood how important it was to leave behind something meaningful. Angie had done just that. She had fought hard to make space for herself in an industry that often overlooked Black artists, and she did it with grace, confidence, and undeniable talent. Her impact wasn't just in her chart-topping songs, but in the way she carried herself. She broke barriers, inspired young artists, and proved that music could be a force for good. That's why her passing felt so personal, not just to D'Angelo, but to everyone who had been moved by her words and her voice. Even in mourning, D'Angelo knew that Angie's presence would always be felt. The lessons she taught through her music and activism wouldn't fade. Her words, her melodies, and her message of resilience would continue to inspire generations to come. Losing her was heartbreaking, but what she left behind was something truly powerful, a reminder of how music can shape the world and bring people together. Their journey, both as artists and as friends, was filled with growth and transformation. And though she was no longer physically present, her spirit remained alive in the music and the message she had given to the world.